Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to Quarterbash. I'm Dave, and today we're doing some more of my dad's coin collection. This was lot number 5 when I laid out all the different batches and lots and jars of coins from my dad's collection, and I have a sense that this is all going to be pennies, and there's going to be a fair amount here that will probably go in my my copper count. Now, I grabbed the one at random that was kind of shiny off the top, and I believe it was a 2004. So, of the coins in my dad's collection, I don't think this one is going to hold, this box is going to hold some of the rarer stuff, but then who knows. So, without any real fanfare, I'm just going to get to this one. This is batch number 5, and let's see what we've got. Oh, as I start this, my copper count is 1,035. So we'll see if I find anything in here that I can add to it. Oh, and real quick, what this box holds is 3 50-cent rolls of pennies. I have no idea. And then it's an old check box from my dad's work, from his real estate company, and it just has a bunch of dirty pennies in it. I'll do the rolls last and get started on the randoms. Here we go. Okay, so I've been through the box. Oh, there's a bunch of filth in the bottom of this box. I'm sure this was a junk drawer situation. Don't know if you can see these up here. Got a couple of 83s, a few 82s, a bunch of 1950s wheat pennies. So these will not go in the copper count. These will go into the older coins that stay with my dad's collection. Quite a bit of Canadian and a whole bunch of copper. Little less copper than the later ones, and the oldest or most recent, penny in here was 2004. It was also 2002 Canadian, which I don't know when they stopped making them. I bet someone could tell me in the comments, but a 2002 Canadian is bright and shiny and brand new. I know there haven't been Canadian 1-cent coins in a long time. So what I have left now is these 3 penny rolls. And I don't know if these are older pennies or if these are just the stuff that was in this box was starting to get rolled and then kind of gave up on it. So I'm going to open these and find out. Let's open one now before I speed things up and see what it looks like. I think it's going to be the same kind of mix, so I'll just get through these and we'll see what we've got at the end. Okay, so I am through it all now, and I was a little bit wrong about these coin rolls. I will say that. They had no coins later than 1986. So, yeah, they must have been rolled up 86, early 87. Had a lot of Canadian in them, so I got a lot more Canadian. And a whole bunch of copper, and even a few more wheats. And a bunch more 82s and 83s to take a look at. So, yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to weigh what I need to weigh and check out what I need to check out and count up what I need to count up and take you through that process, and then we'll come back and we'll add this up. All right, let's weigh some 82s and some 83s. Here's my 82s. They're all just regular date style. All right, only one wasn't copper of the 82s. Now, let's see if we can get super lucky on these 83s. Yes, I know how unlikely that is. Managed to pull 8 wheat pennies out of this batch. 1952, 3 1956s, 2 1957s, and 2 1958s. I think they're all Denver. There's nothing, as near as I can tell, that's particularly special about these, but they are older than the pennies that I'm putting into my copper count. So they go back into the dad collection. I also found 37 Canadian pennies. None of them are particularly old, and one of them is quite new. Actually, I didn't even look up before I made this part of the video when the last year it was they made Canadian pennies, but it's got to be fairly close to this, 2002. Nothing in here is super, super old, like I said. So I am going to, I'll figure out dates and things on my Canadian as I go through this. There's going to be a lot of Canadian, and I don't know much about it yet. So I'll set all the Canadian aside, and I'll probably do a breakdown of all the specific Canadian coins that I find broken down by year when this is all said and done. But for this part, 37 Canadian pennies. So now here we are with our final total for the day. Out of that box, this one right here, we pulled 152 copper pennies between 1959 and 1982 copper. We're going to add those 152 copper pennies to the copper count. The copper count is currently 1,035 plus 152. That comes out to 1,187 copper pennies. So there's now 1,187 copper pennies in the copper count. I also have poured copper on the way, and I've got a couple things here. I'm going to start including that in the count, but someone suggested I actually figure out how many pennies that would be an atom. I don't think that works for what I'm going to try to do. I'm probably just going to add a little asterisk with an additional weight amount. I don't know. We'll see. I do want to acknowledge that I got some of those copper poured things too. So those are coming. I'll be showing those more and more in upcoming videos as they arrive. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Thanks.